Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on Spider-Man PS4. Thank you guys so much for returning. This is just a quick intro before we start the video. Please make sure to like and subscribe and share if you can. Thank you so much. Without further ado, let's get into it.
I call out injustice, corruption, and crimes against humanity because I adore this city, and I want it to be better. What you hear in my voice, it's love. Nothing but love.
And on that note, welcome back to Spider-Man PS4. For those that are following on Twitch, I appreciate it so much, and I hope that you enjoy the content. For those on YouTube, I did end up doing some grinding on my own, that way you didn't have to watch all the boring footage of me just kind of running back and forth between buildings. And now we're back at it again. I'm going to solve this crime, and it's back to the main story already. Other than that though, it's been pretty fun. I ended up unlocking another couple suits again, and I love the Scarlet Spider ones. Probably one of my favorite suits in the game. Mash, 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 mash! There we go. Woo. Clean stop? Oh no, more on the way. Right.
Reinforcements.
Well, I don't have any more requirements to meet,
I guess this is what they call organized
so.
crime.
Catch. Dunk. No, you don't need me in the city.
Gotta give that wheelman props.
Alright,
Manhattan rush
and we are
hour's
back
no
to the
joke.
main storyline. And that timing for Jonah Jameson just coming onto the mic was almost perfect. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight.
I can't let him hurt that victim anymore.
Spider-Man!
Try and guess how I feel about bullies.
Webs for wits!
Ow. Ugh. We dodging and weaving, boys. Not today. And off the side of the building you go.
I love laying out bullies.
And just to let everyone that's watching on YouTube know, I have ended up unlocking all areas through the security stuff, so now we'll be able to see everything that's actually happening around us. But besides that, I just collected a bunch of landmark tokens, and I believe we're about to have one of our first boss battles with, let's see, I believe it's Shocker.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously? Give it up! You're never gonna catch me!
That's what you said last time.
I don't want to hurt you! You'll just slow me down!
Wow, that's considerate. What's the money for, Herman?
Why do you care?
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make polite conversation.
I'm done talking!
But this could be so much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Wait, I forgot. You don't have emotions.
Oh, let's go.
Herman? Gotcha. Now let's talk.
Ow. Ow.
Noted. Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice. Move, move, move!
Oh, okay. I barely dodged that. Oh, got him.
You know what, Herman? You have like zero personality. But your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Oof.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
The nicest. Wow. Ouch.
Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah, I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
That's
Just
interesting.
keep me in the loop.
And a coincidence.
Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool. Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
Could use a snack. What? Random loading point face? See, that type of stuff won't probably be there in, like, the new one for the PS5. Just some bagel and cream cheese and a coffee. I mean, if it gets the job done. All
Mr.
right.
Lee's usually in his office now.
I'm betting that office is upstairs. And our chess players are still at it again.
You guys holding up all right?
This moron thinks I'm going to move in with my daughter.
Hey, that'd be great.
She hasn't asked, but she's not gonna. I'm not going anywhere.
You don't know that. Nobody does.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. That's a promise.
Aw.
Thank you. How's all the science stuff?
Oh, he didn't answer. Whoops. Alright. Going to his office.
They'll last a while.
I never used to feel safe with the other shelter. This one, I have never had a problem.
It's always cool to see whenever they have this aspect in a video game where it's like they're intentionally helping others. I love that.
Peter, what can I do for you?
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have.
Most college degrees these days.
Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
Replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
So you definitely know something you don't want to share with the class. This foreshadowing.
Hey,
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just
Yes.
had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, That went about as well as I could have hoped. You know, the business community's really stepped up. Both job training and hiring. Well, most of them. Sad not to see Oscorp here.
Well, back to the streets. I love the poses and stuff for the loading screens, and I do like the tips that I can change. But there's definitely a lot of time waiting between the screens. And the more that I think about it, the more I get like also excited for the new game.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Well, I've done a lot of Spidey workout in the city already. Hello, criminals.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seems worried. Maybe something dangerous.
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
Just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Aw. And another newspaper. Interesting.
Hello?
Hey, there we go.
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
His tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
Yes, we are.
How did I lose track of time?
When I get the chance, I will stop the crime whenever it is next to story.
Those lunatics will kill someone driving like that.
And she wants it back because you stole it. You used it in a robbery.
Okay, you are not getting 5 stars. Here's your stuff. More of them? For criminals, these guys have an impressive social circle.
Alright,
How I thought today was gonna go.
Gotta give that wheelman props. Manhattan rush hour is no joke.
alright. Handled like a pro. The web swinging, it's so smooth, I love it. A lot of loading screens this time too. I might make a brief mention of it, but I think that for many of these other loading times, if it continues like this, I'll probably just try to edit some of them out.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
That's incredible.
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor.
It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Oof.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you.
There's definitely some background.
Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Are Harry and Peter still good friends at this point? Is also unclear.
Easy.
I haven't heard anything about Harry yet in the game.
They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter. There's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Damn, new job. Oof. Well, that's one way for, I guess, a big change in your life to happen. I know a lot of people in the real world are probably going through a similar thing right now. One day at a time, as I keep saying, man. That'll be like my saying.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe.
Finally, something about Harry.
Must be some way to help. Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same.
That's cool.
Okay, should check out Harry's research station when I get a chance.
So I believe we're about to be in one of the last collectibles, which are research stations. Oh, was there about to be a podcast there that stopped all of a sudden?
Harry left me a message about these before he left for you.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
And research stations are now a thing. Well, since I'm here, might as well do our very first research station.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. Particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace. Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds. For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there.
Maybe it's on the ground level? Yep. There it is.
The jammer I whipped up to jam Vulture's wings. Too bad he improved them after that.
Smart man. Alright, let's finish with these clouds. And this is probably why I'll make a separate video for the rest of these research stations and tokens and all that fun stuff. They just take a lot of time. If people want to see it, they can watch it in a separate video. I'm just doing this one because it's part of the story.
Perfect. Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day. Well, Harry's station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Yes, sir. Alright. Now let's see if we can get back to, finally, the main storyline.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He
Literally
was,
just put him there.
but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone.
Sounds very
What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Remember that bank fight, or at least parts of it. I still think when it comes to fights for bosses, they did a good job balancing mini fights.
Witness report of an active drug deal. Reported location.
Herman! Long time no see. Hey, I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that's a parole violation. Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumbless? Okay, face punch it is.
At least face punch was the last resort.
Whoa! Your gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You wanna fight? Let's fight!
Man,
Pretty sure he once said he wanted to
so we
talk.
can talk science. Remember our first fight? Me,
Okay,
so
right
young
into
and
it.
stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much!
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines? Okay, now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't, they'll kill me!
Who's that?
Stand still!
If you ask nicely, maybe. You come clean, I can help you.
You really want to help me? Just let me have my money!
Sorry, not gonna happen. Coming your way. You know, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, try day trading. It's all the rage.
Nice. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Wait. Oh, no! Oh, come on, Herman! You tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead! They made that very clear!
Ah, throw the debris.
You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people! Could be anything under those masks!
Wait, Did you say masks?
So, demons then. Interesting.
These mask guys! What do they want the money for?
Don't know! Don't care! As soon as I finish the job, I'm gone!
Wow, I ran into that. After dodging it.
This one's gonna hurt. Give up now and we can protect you!
No way! You ain't seen what I do!
Slow motion shot, so that was important.
You son of a...
Okay, last chance to give up. This time I really mean it.
Quit moving!
Okay, I was kidding before. Now is your last chance. Seriously. Sorry, Herman.
Boom.
You brought this on yourself. Literally.
That was actually a pretty solid boss fight. It's not like a major one. It's a really good, like, keeping the action moving type of fight. I like it.
Man, he was scared and desperate. These demons are everywhere all of a sudden. Okay, Yuri. Doctor's all yours now.
Good work. We have a special cell waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars
Ooh,
this
I like
time.
the picture of all 6 of them.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey, the Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demon, guys with masks?
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that bank?
You probably don't want to know.
Shouldn't have asked.
Sounds about right.
The fight with Shocker took a while. Time to catch up on what I've been missing out in the city.
I mean, not really much else. I guess I can try to just capture a couple of these last-minute token items out here in the distance. I like that black cat painting, though.
Doc left a message. Captain Watanabe gave me her cell number when she finally decided to trust me. She's risking a lot. If anyone finds out she's helping me, she'll lose her job.
So not exactly on perfect terms. I believe I'm approaching pretty close to the 30-minute mark, so once that last little message plays that I accidentally cut off...
Doc left a message.
Peter, I might have been a bit hasty advising you to find another job. I have a plan. Give me a bit of time. We may yet live to invent another day.
The indomitable Otto Octavius. That's great news. Hope his plan works.
Awesome, awesome, and I think this is going to be a pretty solid place just to end up pausing it if I do need to grind a little bit more. Kind of a shorter video, I think, compared to the other ones, but it'll be a decent one for YouTube.
Hey, so I
Hope
looked
you all
into
enjoy.
reports of-
See you next time.